Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who do not know, I am Nicole and I purchased my home 6 years ago. I cannot believe it has been 6 years. Time is truly disrespectful because where did it go? Anywho, so today we are tackling my powder room. Being in a home for 6 years, your taste changes or things need to be upgraded, and it's a combination of the two of those a little bit, along with just needing some encouragement. Again, 6 years in a home, I have reached that point where things are starting to get a little funky in terms of repairs. So I went on a cruise not too long ago, came home, and my entire powder room was flooded because my water heater, which is located in the restroom above, leaked down into below, and I had to get a new water heater. Then my insurance company informed me that I need a new roof. So all of that aside, I feel like instead of having that mentality of throw the whole house away, it's giving, all right, let's do some things that make me feel good about the home, because no one wants to see large sums of money going out at one time. No matter if you have it, it's like that large sum of money, I don't want to see that go out. And I don't want all of that to be happening all at once. Like, pause, give me a break, get off my neck, let me live a little bit. But again, 6 years. This is not a new purchase. My home was not brand new for myself. It was something that was lived in. It was owned by investors. And you know, when you have an investor home, there's tenants who do not care. The upkeep and the maintenance of things are not always at the forefront of people's attention. And so we're gonna just chalk this up to wear and tear, and it's time to get these new things repaired. And that is the exterior things, but on the interior, there's things I can do to make myself and to make the home feel better. Because right now we're not on one accord, but what better time than to tackle it now when I need to refocus and re-energize myself in my home that's giving me problems right now. But neither here nor there. This is a blessing. I am blessed. This is not a complaint. It's just really a matter of me re-energizing myself, because some big tasks have been accomplished and or are ahead of me, and I just want to become one again with my home. So let me run through some of my ideas. But first, let's take a little bit of a tour of the back. If you have been following my journey, then you would know that I have 3 themes in my home. One is Afrocentric, then there's industrial and retro. Those 3 themes are found all throughout my home. One of the main things I wanted to do in here was to bring in that Afrocentric look through having different types of animal. I'm not trying for a safari look. That's not the vibe. I just really wanted to be able to tie in that theme, but not make it too safari looking, if that makes sense. We have some animals up there. These are my kid-friendly Dr. Seuss books. A little bit of a plant. Here's some of that industrial right here with 2 little candles that are battery operated. Then we have elephants there, plant. We have a magazine rack over here. We also have some animal holder things, plants. It's body spray that I can't necessarily use, but you know, fancy enough to be in here for a smell good air freshener type of vibe. Then I have this zebra, again, industrial lighting there. I have this zebra valance right there. We have an elephant there. That's a candle wax. situation. Industrial faucet. We have this industrial candle holder, but I actually have my soap dispenser. Then we have an elephant ceramic that matches this. That's not a set, something I found separately, but hey. I put this on here because it was just white, and yeah, that wasn't the vibe that I was going for, and I wasn't about initially trying to rechange all of these things. These are things that I am going to gradually swap out over time. So I covered this by myself, changed this faucet by this sink by myself, and then with the cabinetry here, I painted this. This needs a touch up for sure. These right here were elephant knobs that I got from Hobby Lobby, but I didn't like them because they were pink. So I did the, what you call it? Hold on. Baking soda and paint method. So you just add whatever color paint you want, you stir it up, and you put it on the surface of whatever it is that you want to cover. And I actually did the same thing with this as well. So yeah, that in a nutshell is the bathroom. Let's talk about what I want to do to this bathroom. Now, I have a chair rail in my dining room, and I think I want to do the same thing in here. I'll try to put up some inspiration photos, but I think I want to do a chair rail. I have a lot of wall. Like, it is very, very tall ceilings in here, and I want to be able to utilize some of that space. So I'm going to take some of the pictures and things I have hung up over here that are animal related, put them over there, make like a little mosaic, do the chair rail, refresh the paint in here because there is water damage to some of the walls, and then on the bottom half paint that a different color. Now, we recycle around here, so I already have paint that I use in another space, but it'll be more than enough to do the bottom part of this room, adding new decor and repurposing what I already have. I feel like I'm rambling. I want to go ahead and get started because this one-day project that I have in my mind may end up being more than that, because we always underestimate how long it's going to take to do something. So first things first, we are going to clear everything out of here because I need to start with a clean slate. I have not done some of these type of DIY projects since the pandemic in 2020. So we'll see if I remember how to even do this chair rail. It shouldn't be difficult. I feel like it's like riding a bike. Once you get started, you remember what it is that you're supposed to do and you just do it. If not, all fails, look it up. So let's get started. little chicken. I think I have reached that part where it's giving trust the process. I have done the first layer of paint on the bottom portion of the wall because the chair rail is going to section off a bottom and a top portion. The top portion is going to stay the same color. I am just going to do some touch up, particularly some of the areas where there is a little bit of water damage. And then the bottom is going to be a brand new color that I already had in the home. And I chose blue. There is a lot of purple in my home as well, and black, but I wanted this room to feel cooler, a mix between cool and warm, because honestly right now it's a little on the warmer side. I wanted to cool it off just a little bit, but I'm not 100% sold on the color. It's paint, you can always change it. For now it will do, but it's giving, it's not giving. I think that's the point. It's not giving, but you have to trust the process. We're only in the painting phase. We have not done any decor yet, so there's that. I am about to finish up with touching up some of the walls. Then I'll do my second coat. Then I will move on to the chair rail once everything dries. I have a confession to make. So what had happened was, I'm not the type of person who likes blinds. So my whole home is considered just pretty much curtains, except for in here in this particular bathroom, because it's the bottom floor and the front of the home and I need blinds there. The blinds pretty much stay open because you can't really see in here unless you're like literally up on the window. Anywho, I digress. Point I'm trying to make is my chair rail is actually a valance. Who would know? No one. I promise you, if I wouldn't have told you, you wouldn't have been like, that's a valance. Anywho, we recycle around here. So we're going to use these that I took down from my living room because, again, I am a curtain girl, not a blind girl. So my blinds are fully up and this served no purpose because it's covered by the window is curtains. So we're going to use these. I'm going to clean them up really quickly and we're going to get these on the wall. guys, it's me popping in with a voiceover. I kind of abandoned you a little bit, sort of, kind of, not really. Here's the thing. I'm not sure for why some part of my brain thought that I was going to be able to handle setting up a camera, doing this project, getting angles. It's given no. Don't know how or why I convinced myself that I was going to be able to do all of these check-ins and try to stay locked in to do this project. So you're getting this voiceover because I'm over it and I just wanted to be able to just focus, and you're just going to get clips of the next, day I think it is, where I'm just tidying up everything, pulling everything together. But I really want to shout out, for real DIY YouTubers who is able to do this. I felt like I was fighting for my life in this little bit of space, trying to navigate a camera, navigate around a camera. It just wasn't working for your girl. But I tried my best, which is what matters. I did see it through to the end, which is what matters. I am going to stop rambling and let you guys continue to observe what it is that I'm doing. Then I'm going to give you a before and after. I hope you enjoyed. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And of course, if no one told you today, let me be the one to say, I love you. Bye.